Hello and welcome, my Yamato turning leaves. Yeah, this episode, things get kinda dark. Like, that is something I did not expect. Well, what am I talking about? You gotta watch the review for that, so let's go. Episode 40, Genesis 2, Tycoon Awakens. So, the team is, well, mostly assembled again. Neon is kinda missing, but we can definitely say that she will also become a rider again, because she's in the opening. From which Sarah is weirdly missing. I guess Sarah never was a fighter really, though... You know what? More on that later. This scene. I don't know what to make out of this scene because, well, her mother shows acceptance towards Neon, even knowing the truth. Which I would say that's a good thing. But it feels so out of character for her behavior earlier in the season. She wanted to force her to marry someone, force her to always stay home and all these things. She was really a bad mother. And now suddenly she's caring? I guess parents are also people and can change though, so... I don't know. It's weird. I really don't know what to make out of it. I don't really like it though, that's what I can say. Well, Neon still moves out of the house because, like, I mean, she's an adult, I think. We never really learned her age, did we? But, well, she has enough money and, fame, I guess? Not that you need fame for moving out. What am I even saying? I guess the YouTube virus has finally caught up with me. So, for Keiwa to be a rider, Sarah decides that she has to take on a part-time job. Which is something that he kinda wanted to do. Well, that or a real job, but he kinda had problems getting one because... Honestly, I don't know why he has so many problems. He would be a cool guy to have at work. At least from my perspective. But we do later learn what Sarah is doing. She's doing dispatch labor. Which kinda means that none of these two, while living together, has an income, at least not a steady one, which, I mean, that's fine, that just happens sometimes, especially after their parents died. I mean, it's hard, they're still very young and stuff, and that probably closes off a lot of roads here. But they also kinda still need to buy food and stuff, so, guess they are lucky or their parents left them, like, a lot of money. Something like that, probably. But, well, Sarah, takes on another job. Which means she very likely will not return as a rider, but that will not be a surprise. See the opening. So, now we learn who this is. His name is Samas. And he's the producer of the DGP. A thing that I thought Suel kinda was, but he's even higher up. Which probably makes him the final boss or something. And he gives both Berba and Kekera premium black passes, which gives them premium powers. Whatever that means, we will learn that probably later on. Though not too late, because we don't have that many episodes left. And we learn about this, mysterious guy? Yeah, I didn't realize it last episode where I thought this is a completely new character, but that's just Daichi. Yeah, Notch Sparrow Daichi. Well, here he is, and he's, like, making Yamato stuff because, I know, he might also be the last boss in the end. I do hope not, though, because while he is an enemy and kinda crazy and stuff, he does not seem strong enough for a final boss. So, well, I said she isn't really a fighter, but when the Yamato attack at her new part-time job, she takes the legendary weapon, a mop, and the legendary helmet, well, an actual helmet. Where did she get that? You don't usually have those lying around. But well. And goes straight into battle against them. Which, yeah, she does have the stuff to be a rider, I think. It's really kind of sad that we are going to lose her as a rider. Not in a totally different way, and I do really hope you have seen this episode, or I might have spoiled you something here. Whoops. You know, I'm just not gonna say anything about this scene, because just showing it kinda already says what I wanna say. It's Daichi after all. Aw, you miss your sister at 11 p.m. Have you ever thought about her just having a date or something like that? Or that she has to work overtime at her part-time job? Though that late for a part-time job when she started in daylights. Yeah, that would be weird. Yeah, also the Yamato are out and about, so he is worried for a reason. I'm just joking around here. And now he has a real reason to be worried. Daichi is the guy who, well, does evil stuff. He's Daichi. You know him by now. He's an a-hole. And then we learn that Tsumuri has a lot more hot air between her ears than a tea kettle has while cooking water. I mean, what do you think he needs those strong buckles he is asking for? After his sister is very likely being abducted by Daichi. Do you think he's gonna put on a dance show or something? Or a Kamen Rider striptease? Let me quickly Google something. Okay, this scene. It's not that this scene is bad or anything, it's just them confronting Daichi because he did talk to Sarah and stuff. The thing is, if we hadn't seen Daichi being part of the Yamato still and stuff, you could, at this scene, still ask the question, maybe he is actually innocent. Maybe he really did not do anything and is accused falsely. And that would make this much more interesting. But due to what we have seen, we just know he's lying. And that's all there is to it. So I think revealing him last episode even is just taking away a bit from the... Well, excitement isn't the right word, but I just don't know how to really put it. It kinda fits. But you know what I mean, right? Okay, I do like Punk Jack and that he is on our side. He might even be one of my favorite characters in this show. Not better than Keiwa though. But I have a feeling he should have joined Summer's side here. Not really, but as a spy. As he did say last episode, and I think he mentioned it this episode as well, he wants to find out more about the governing force behind the DGP. And becoming their pawn again, at least on the front, he could get some intel there that way. That would have worked much better than just going straight out to war with them. Also, he says that Tsumuri is not property of the DGP anymore because she's Ace's sister. Well, first off, she was a human in the first place, I think. Was she? Probably. So, she never was property. And being Ace's sister doesn't change that. That just implies kinda that she's Ace's property now? Maybe that's not the implication they wanted to go for here. So, might also be a translation thing. Let's put that aside. But also, how does the being sister even work? Like, when that wish was made, was she or Ace genetically altered? To, like, be blood related for realsies? That would be interesting to know. Not important knowledge for anything, just something I would like to know. Oh, weird! Where Daichi and Sarah met and fought those Yamato, there's a weird cocoon suddenly appearing. I wonder what that could mean. Especially after Daichi talked to Sarah about stage 2 Yamato, which do not allow the victim to return being a human, but being destroyed as the Yamato inside of them is destroyed. Whoops. Okay, Daichi does reveal his new form, which is a monster of the week from Osama Sentai King Oja. Yeah, it really doesn't look that special. I mean, it looks good and the bronze tones work with it and stuff. For some reason he loses sand? Dust? Something like that. But it's really not the design of a big high-level villain, to be honest. But well, that's what we got. Maybe he has a power-up form for this as well. I highly doubt that though. And I highly doubt that he will be the final boss, so taking that into account, it's a fine design. I have never thought about this, and it's probably not true, but ninja and a nine-tailed fox? Is this a Naruto reference? Very likely not. Daichi can surf through the ground? I don't even know what words to use for this technique, but well, that's kind of cool, though he doesn't really seem to be able to hold up against these two. Keiwa arrives just as Buffer kills the Yamato, which turns out to be Sarah, his sister. Which also means that Buffer just killed Keiwa's sister. To which Keiwa punches him in the face. But, I mean, the thing is, Buffer did not know that this is the case. He didn't kill his sister because he wanted to kill his sister. He just killed that Yamato. But I also can understand Keiwa for that rage and probably a very confusing feeling and stuff. And the real victim is Sarah. She tried to protect people, innocent people, and got turned into a Yamato for this. And now dies. And the way she dies, well, it's not bloody or anything, but getting kinda sucked into the ground or dissipating into the sand and stuff. This seems much more cruel. Also, it could mean, though, that she might be able to be brought back in the end, because she just became part of the Yamato tree of life or something, because there are those vines pulling her in and stuff. Maybe the victims aren't lost forever. Daichi said that would be the case, but Daichi also is a lying bastard, so who knows, maybe there is hope. But one thing is left in this episode. Remember how the episode was named Tycoon Awakens? Also, this new form of Tycoon was shown in the preview last episode. Yeah, this is almost the last frame in this episode, and it isn't even Keiwa transforming into this. It's just like a ghostly image or something standing behind him, showing the potential that he probably has to become whatever this is called. Yeah. It doesn't make the episode bad or anything. This episode was really good. But the title and the preview of last episode, those are just a bit stupid with how this all was going. Sure, Keiwa will awaken this power very likely, which honestly looks cool. I'm gonna review that though in the next episode when that's an actual debut of it. But yeah, the title just doesn't work. But then again, it's just the title. I think the title is somewhat important to an episode because it can generate a bit of hype and stuff. It shouldn't be spoilery though. But if a title of an episode is bad, it also does not hurt, really. And that's the case here. So yeah, like I said, this episode was pretty good. I did never think Sarah would actually die. Maybe she is not dead, like I said. But for now, what we know, she dead. She gone. Red X over her face. Or her whole body. Depending on the picture you take of her. So, yeah, that was... Wow. Wow. That hit. I can't wait to find out what this form here is all about. It doesn't look that ninja-y. It very looks cyborgy. Well, we'll see. So, now it's time for you to tell me what you thought about this episode. Did you like it? Did you not? Just go into the comments and type away. Looking forward to your opinion. Also, do not forget to awaken yourself, for realsies though, by clicking the like and subscribe button as well as that little bell. Whenever I upload a new video, you will be alerted of that. That's what the bell does. Very fitting imagery. A bell. It's like ringing a bell. That's probably why they have chosen that. And so check out the links down in the description below to my Twitter, Instagram and Discord, where I post stuff, keep you updated, all the good things, as well as to my Twitch, where I livestream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. I hope to see you over there as well. And until next time, bye-bye.